The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
This copyrighted telecast is the property of Black Bear Sports Properties, LLC, an affiliate of Learfield Sports, LLC, under rights granted by the University of Maine. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, reproduction, or other dissemination or use of this telecast or any part of it without the express written consent of Black Bear Sports Properties, LLC, is prohibited. This legal disclaimer is brought to you by Lanham, Blackwell & Baber, proud supporter of the Black Bears. If you have any legal questions, visit them at lanhamblackwell.com. Hello and welcome to the Black Bear Insider. I'm your host, Brian Sullivan. We've got a fantastic show on tap for you this week. We're going to speak with indoor and outdoor track coach Mark Lech as he gets ready for that snow to melt up here in Orono and wants to take his team outside as they prepare for their first meet in April. Plus, we'll talk with swimmer Nick Sundquist, who's been setting records left and right here for the Black Bears. We'll also take you inside the game, the Maine men's ice hockey team taking on Northeastern. We've got video that you do not want to miss of that game. Also, in Black Bear Insider fashion, we're going to take you inside practice for both the baseball and softball teams. We'll also speak with Maine women's basketball player Courtney Anderson, their lone senior, getting invaluable off-the-court experience with the So You Want to Be a Coach program. Plus, we'll take a look at the U.S. Cellular upcoming schedule and much more. This is the Black Bear Insider. The Black Bear Insider is brought to you by Lanham, Blackwell & Baber, U.S. Cellular, UMaine Recreation and Fitness Center, Fisher Plows, Maine Savings Federal Credit Union, EBS Building Supplies, and Digital Workshop.
Welcome to U.S. Cellular.
My family of 4 would like to switch to your best plan ever.
You know you don't actually need 4 people to get our best plan pricing.
Oh.
You can connect anywhere between 2 to 6 devices, and we'll pay off your old contract.
We'll just take the 2 lines then for a phone and a tablet.
So, how long you been married?
Switch and get 2 lines and 8 gigs for just $100. A better value than Verizon and AT&T. Plus, we'll pay off your old contract. U.S. Cellular.
No matter what your game is, indoors or out, the Student Recreation and Fitness Center at the University of Maine is your place to play, work out, relax, and have fun. The Rec Center has state-of-the-art cardio and weight training equipment, a pool, spa, and sauna, a running track, and more than 60 fitness classes a week. Or take your game outside with the Maine-bound Adventure Center. Hit the climbing or bouldering wall, learn how to kayak, go rock climbing. Whatever game you like, the Student Recreation and Fitness Center is your place to play.
In case you're wondering, it's the Fisher Extreme V, taking snowplow efficiency to a whole new level.
Welcome back to the Black Bear Insider, joined by track and field coach Mark Lech. Mark, thank you very much for joining us here indoors. As you get done with the indoor track season, like many of the rest of us, you want to get outdoors.
It's my pleasure for being here. Thank you for inviting me. Yes, which it doesn't seem like anytime soon. Athletes are already asking me, well, for workouts, are we going to be indoors or outdoors? Like, yeah. Well, I'd like to be outdoors. There's not a lot of places you can do it right now, except if I'm more sadistic and I want them to do snowbounding, run through the snow fields and that type of thing. So we still have a nice facility here that we're going to rely quite a bit on over the next couple weeks anyways.
What's it like trying to make that transition from being inside where everything's controlled to transitioning to the outdoor and the inclement conditions?
Yeah, you have 2 things that happen. You certainly have the conditions different. One day it could be 65, the next it could be 45 and raining, but you're still outdoor track. But one of the other things about outdoors is that the expanse of the track sometimes throws people off, because if you look at the field house here, it's a 200-meter track. So they equate how small the track is more instead of the distance, like 400 meters is 400 meters, but in their mind, their perception is that, geez, that outdoor track really looks big. So, you know, that's another thing that they have to get used to, too.
You have a younger squad this year, and some of the things that, some of the issues that come along with having a younger team to get ready for the season.
Yeah, you know, there's a competitive thing. Freshmen are freshmen all over again. Freshmen in college are freshmen in high school all over again. So they're not sure what to expect. They're, oh, geez, you know, who am I going to be racing against type of thing? What level of competition? So some of them have a little bit of trepidation until they kind of get their legs underneath them, and that's kind of what happened with indoors this year. So I think we'll be a bit better outdoors, and I think they'll feel more comfortable competing.
You know, a lot of these athletes have started with you in the fall outdoors, made the transition indoors, and now they're going to head back out. Is that an advantage? You're a freshman, the lack of experience, but going through two semesters or 2 seasons, you know, you're a little older. You have a little bit of that experience.
Yeah. It's just that competing at that level. The more you do it, the more you feel more comfortable with it, at ease type of thing. So the experience counts.
So right now we're building up towards the first weekend in April. April 4th is your first meet.
Yes.
Now, what kind? Where are you headed? That's New Hampshire.
We're doing New Hampshire. Yeah. It's more like a multi-team type of meet. So it'll be interesting. Obviously, the nicer the weather, the more competitive everybody will be, the better the performances will be. But you know, again, it's still outdoor track, so we still have to compete in whatever conditions that we have.
Now, at what point do you have to put your kids outdoors? You know, there is snow on the ground, but at the same time, you need to get ready for these outdoor meets. At what point do you send them out there?
If the weather's nice, at the end of this week, we'll probably go out and do some other things. It might not be on the outdoor track because that might not be cleared, probably not be cleared.
Sure.
But we can do things on the roads or the hills, that type of thing. I already mentioned snowbounding. That's something they don't look forward to, but anything where they're getting that type of work in that they need to. So the other problem is that, you know, staying inside with the banks on the track and it being so small, sometimes you run into lower leg issues if you do it too much too fast. So, and then again, just getting used to the weather.
So it begins in April. You have about a month of meets, and then it starts to do individual qualifying, all building up towards the NCAAs.
Yeah.
Now, at what point? When are those? Those are the second.
Those
week?
are the second week of June. Yeah.
Second week of June. And do you have a team that you have kids that you think are going to be able to compete?
We have possibly 2 hammer throwers, Wilson Adams on the men's side, Robin McFetters on the women's side, and possibly 800 runner Jake Lighthizer on the men's side. So we're going to be trying to move them along to see if we can get them to be to get those qualifying marks for it.
All right, well, best of luck. I think, like the rest of us, just want some of that snow to melt so you can get outside and do your thing.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Well, that's all the questions we have for Mark, but we do have some questions for Athletic Director Carlton Creech. Let's now pay a visit to Carlton's Corner.
We had a great night a few weeks ago. The Scholar Athlete Awards banquet marks the 26th year of the event and the 11th year in a row that we've honored over half of our student athletes for academic achievement. This year we honored 268 of our student athletes, which represents the largest number ever that we've honored for academic achievement of a 3.0 or higher GPA. We also gave out the Dean Smith Award to our top male and female Scholar Athletes of the Year. This year, Wilson Adams won from men's track and field, a great student athlete, an engineering major who's going on to pursue PhD studies. And Liz Wood from our women's basketball team, who's an honors college student pursuing pre-med, and just a great night overall that represents the academic achievement of all of our student athletes.
When we come back, we'll talk with swimmer Nick Sundquist, who's been setting records left and right here for the Black Bears.
You support your Black Bears at the game. Now, you can support them everywhere you go. Introducing the exclusive Black Bear debit card only at Maine Savings. The Black Bear debit card is free to you and supports the Black Bear Fund each time you use your card for a purchase. Just open a Red Wallet account at Maine Savings. Stop into our new College Avenue branch or any of our other convenient branches. Show your pride. Make a difference. The exclusive Black Bear debit card, only at Main Savings.
EBS Building Supplies knows time is the most valuable resource you have. That's why they offer free delivery anywhere in their service area. Fast, convenient, and free. That's the EBS way. So whether you're a professional contractor or a do-it-yourself homeowner, no delivery is too small or too big, and custom ordering is always available. Use EBS free delivery to make your life easier and your home improvement project complete faster. EBS Building Supplies. Can do. Just ask.
Anyone can get service in town, but US Cellular offers 4G LTE where you just wouldn't expect it. So you can watch your shows. Way out here! Stream your music. Way out here! Or check Facebook. Way out here. Pretty awesome, huh? With US Cellular, now the middle of nowhere is the middle of anywhere.
Welcome back to the Black Bear Insider, now joined by sophomore swimmer Nick Sundquist from Windham, Maine. Now a Maine kid, you decided to come to Orono. Give people a little idea about your background, how you decided to become a black bear.
Well, I'm from Windham. I looked at UMaine actually out of high school, and I decided to go to UMass Amherst out of high school. After a year there, I decided I wanted to come back home to Maine and swim for black bears, and I ended up making the decision around this time last year, and it ended up being a great decision for me.
Why did you decide to come back here to Maine?
I had a lot of friends back here, and I really missed Maine as the state, and I wanted to really represent like all my hometown people and really represent the state of Maine, and I felt like that was the best thing for me.
Now, once you decided to join the program, what's it been like for you transitioning to, what it's like to swim here?
It was different, like different programs. I had to adapt to the new coaching style. Mike and Susie, though, they made it good, though. They worked me hard and really asked for my input, like what I liked, what I didn't like. And that really helped because, every swimmer is different and every swimmer wants to kind of work on different things. And they really helped me like transition, and lifting program helped me transition, really worked me into it well. And so, yeah, it was a pretty smooth transition coming here.
Going from swimming in high school in Maine to swimming in college, what's the difference?
Definitely the level of competition. My dad likes to say it's like going from being like a big fish in a little pond to a smaller fish in a huge lake, just a lot of competition. Like at the ECAC championships, we saw so many fast swimmers, some swimmers who are going to nationals, just really, really fast swimming, and that's just the biggest change, It's not much changes other than that, just a lot faster swimming. And when you're in Maine swimming, like in high school, you kind of get sheltered from the rest of the nation, especially just kind of swimming against only Mainers.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned ACAC championships. A couple of weeks ago, you had one heck of a performance. Explain to people what happened there.
We worked really hard this year. It was a long season, especially after Puerto Rico. We had a really tough training trip there, even though it was pretty fun.
Sure.
We went in the meet trying to do exactly what we've been doing all year, and I don't know, I was lucky. I had a good meet, had some fast swims. I set some high expectations for myself, and I got to them, so I was happy with how it turned out, really happy.
Explain though, you set some records here for the school.
Yeah, I broke the 200 IM record, which was my own record that I set earlier in the year. I kind of surprised myself. I had a 3-second time drop in that the first day, which was awesome. When I finished up on that, I was really surprised when I looked up and saw that. And next day, I broke the team record in the 200 freestyle, and that was a big time drop for me too. I broke the 140 barrier for the first time in my life, dropped 2 seconds in that. Best time of the year and of my life, and that was really cool. And then last day I finished it up and broke Jay Morsett's old 100 freestyle record, which kind of meant a lot to me because I'm friends with Jay. I swam with him. He had a chance to coach us when we went to the Minnesota Grand Prix when I was in high school with some friends, and that was a big deal. I got lucky to get it by a 100th of a second, which is just, pretty awesome. Yeah,
I would say so. So what did you do that weekend? Have you tried to duplicate that to swim so fast?
I just put my head down and did what I knew how to do. I didn't try and change it up too much. I I've been swimming for so long, since I was 7, like competitively, and I just did what I've been learning to do my whole life, and I just stuck to what I know.
Now, moving forward here, what do you have to look forward to? What are you working towards right now?
You know, now I'm just training to get in shape for the summer season. I'm gonna head back and train at home this summer and try and get into shape for next fall and really come back and hopefully have some faster times next year.
No, we see the list of names over our shoulder here. You know, it's your name's up there a few times. Do you have some goals? You want to get it up there a few more times?
Yeah, I'd definitely like to. I've had my eye on the 100 fly record. Also Jay's 50 freestyle record. He told me he wanted me to wipe him off the board because he's been up there too long. I mean, I don't know if he really wants that, but he told me. And so hopefully I can get quicker and get to that 50 freestyle mark. That one would be special. But yeah, I'd definitely also like to take down some relay records with the team. We got one, which was awesome. That was a 4th record that I was a part of, which was special because I was surprised. We all had crazy splits. We needed to have perfect relay starts, and we ended up having like flawless reactions. Peter, our breaststroker, had a .00 reaction time, which is exactly perfect, and wow. We all had in the .0 something. Like I was .04 and Gollin, our butterflyer, was .007, and so we needed that to get the record, and we got that, which was awesome. And so hopefully in the coming years we can break the 8 free and 4 free, which have been there for a while.
All right, high expectations.
Yes.
Only a sophomore. Gonna get ready and come back for a strong junior year. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate
All right,
it.
so now we've taken you inside the pool. Now we want to take you inside the game, the hockey game. The Maine Black Bears taking on Northeastern. This video you don't want to miss. Take a look at this.
Good to see you. Hey, it takes stills. They just took a picture of that. Go, boys. Oh, sorry. There's no hand here! Woo! All right, it's a good hit. Move the puck, move your feet. Let him through.
When the Black Bear Insider returns, we'll speak with Maine women's basketball player Courtney Anderson, their lone senior, getting invaluable off-the-court experience with the So You Want to Be a Coach program.
Hey Black Bear fans, my name is Brett Baber with Lanham Blackwell & Baber, and this is Compliance Corner, where we help you understand some of the most commonly misunderstood NCAA rules and regulations that affect our student athletes and the Black Bear athletic program. Today I'd like to talk to you about the requirements necessary to become a Division I student athlete. To meet the minimum NCAA requirements to become a Division I athlete before August 2016, incoming students must graduate from high school, complete 16 core courses, earn a minimum 2.0 grade point average in those core courses, and earn a combined SAT or ACT score that matches their core course GPA on the NCAA provided sliding scale. And after August 2016, incoming student athletes enrolling for the first time must complete an even more stringent requirement, including graduating from high school, completing 16 core courses, including 10 before their 7th semester of high school, earn a minimum 2.3 grade point average in those core courses, and earn a combined SAT or ACT score that matches their core course GPA on the NCAA provided sliding scale. Fortunately, the NCAA has resources to help high school students prepare for Division I college athletics participation. If you are hoping to play Division I athletics or know someone who is, visit these NCAA sites on the bottom of the screen for more information. If you ever have any questions about this topic or any other compliance questions, feel free to contact the Black Bear Compliance Office at 207-581-1537 or visit goblackbears.com/information/compliance. This has been Compliance Corner, brought to you by Lanham Blackwell & Baber.
Maine women's basketball's lone senior Courtney Anderson is an education major here in Orono. Now, she wants to continue her career off the basketball court, also considering being a coach. She's taking part in the So You Think You Want to Be a Coach program. Take a look.
Maine's got to hurry. Anderson straight on three. Bingo!
So basically, Coach Barron had contacted me and asked me for a resume and a cover letter about what I want to do and becoming a coach and things of that nature. And he had nominated me for the WBCA, so he wanted to be a coach. And his nomination means a lot because I know he's been a part of that program for a long time. He's been well known throughout college basketball, so he nominated me and I got accepted into the program. And basically what happens is we go to the Final Four and there's a convention at the Final Four with all the college basketball coaches. And there's like a separate section where kids that are like women who want to be a coach later, who had just graduated from college, they go and they learn about like different parts of the game and like the recruiting and all the new things that they would have to know in order to become a coach. And they're taught it by different coaches around the nation. And it's just a cool program where you get to network it yourself and get to meet new people.
You've been brought up in a coaching family, say with your mom. Is there anything that, she's taught you through the years that you might bring onto the court later on when you're a coach?
I don't know if I can per se pick one thing, but I know that she dedicated herself and like all her time and efforts into what she was doing. And that's one thing I've taken onto the basketball court, and that I hope to take in any career field that I take, that it's going to take time and dedication in order to do it and a lot of hard work. So I wouldn't say that there's one thing coaching in particular, but just those kind of qualities.
Heisen with a rebound, resets. Anderson, foul line jumper, off glass, good!
My ideal job would be to be a coach, I think, but teaching is just an extension of coaching, just in a different environment. And I love teaching and everything it has to offer me, just in developing young people and young minds. And I think that that's why I went into that profession when I was here at school and tried to learn as best I could about education. And I just wanted to take coaching through different venues, and that was kind of my idea.
Even though it seems like that snow is never going to stop falling, eventually, we are told, it will. Once it all melts, there will be games to be played both indoors and outdoors. With that in mind, let's take a look at the U.S. Cellular upcoming schedule. here in Orono, both the baseball and softball team seasons have begun. Now, we've all gone and watched these games, but we thought it'd be interesting to give you an inside look at what these two teams do to get ready by slapping a GoPro on both practice. This you don't want to miss. Take a look.
Shoulder in, get behind me, so that's we have a base pull down this way, right? And you decide to get out, right?
Well, that wraps it up for this week's episode of the Black Bear Insider. Thank you very much for joining us. If you want more information on your favorite teams or players, go to goblackbears.com. They've got you covered. But until we see you again, we will say, go Black Bears.